mean, I used to DJ in London, and different tribes went to different clubs for different reasons. So when Hacienda appeared, people kind of embraced it, and that kind of centre of everything influenced what people did. But that still goes on now. The thing about clubbing, it is important to cities. The Hacienda in Manchester influenced people choosing which university to go to. As a Scotsman, to be embraced by Manchester and be part of that is still something I'm very proud and pleased about.
When Anthony Wilson and Factory Records started investing some of the money that they're making from music, they started investing it back in the city, into the buildings and the architecture. Aesthetically, we became something. What Tom Bloxham did was he was inspired by the punk spirit. I mean, punk arrived in Manchester in 1976.
And it was a very interesting time in Manchester. Lots of stuff going on. Factory had started, Hacienda was on, and I saw sort of a couple of things happening. Started buying buildings in Manchester and Liverpool.
Tom just started turning them into usable space.
In the 70s, Manchester was Detroit. You could get space pretty much free, you know.
When you have very little resources and when you have very little opportunity, you are just creative. You want to create, you want to react, you want to respond, you want to be political.
One of the things that makes cities creative is the opportunity to experiment, which means you need space which is cheap.
You've got people who are like, we don't have much, we want to make something happen, and we're not going to stop until we make it happen.
When you get a reputation for being a creative quarter, you attract more creative people. And I think Manchester and Glasgow are the two British cities that now have an ability to keep their creatives here. So that's the goal, to turn it into one of those great provincial creative cities.
Smooth sailing, you're low riding, you can't decide if you're low breaking or abiding.
We are in Altrincham, just outside of Manchester. Everyone that wants to be in a band that doesn't live in the city centre, when they first start, they go and get a gig in Manchester.
At least like 5 of our favourite bands from the Manchester scene. Blossoms are smashing it at the minute, which is good. They're from our way. Stowe Roses, Smiths, Joy Division, in Spiral Carpets.
Spiral Carpets were an unknown band who came to me to record some songs, and I recorded the songs, fell in love with the music, and basically blagged my way into banding. So if you look at, like at the moment, you know, Elbow, massive Manchester band, you've got that local accent that Guy's got, or you'll have a band like Blossoms, sometimes they sound American to me, you know, I mean, they've got that element of early 60s American garage music, and that's current Manchester music.
We're just real, it's just us, we don't think about it and go, we want to sound like this, it's just Blossoms, Manchester, it's been lovely to us, and that's where we've got our biggest following, and we've just sold out like the Albert. It's a good place to come from because the audiences just take to you. Classic Manchester bands, so you get the Smiths, Stone Roses, Oasis, Cortinas.
Bands like Joy Division, New Order.
They're all great bands, and I don't think it's a fluke that they're all from Manchester, do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, it's just like a charm and a romanticism about it, and the city just takes the bands.
People do want to break the rules here, and I love that about Manchester.
It's very diverse what comes from the city. We're as good as any city in the world now.
And the car drive past and your heart can beat. Can you feel the sweat leaves underneath your home? Your home. No breaking down, no I'm losing the plot, no